For centuries, we have asked, are we alone? Science is now providing a shocking answer. We are not. But the life it predicts is nothing like you imagine. Because life isn't a miracle, it's a law of physics. Our first destination is not cool and wet, but a world of fire and rock, where life is not based on carbon, but on silicon. At extreme temperatures, silicon can form complex chains, just like carbon. Life here would not measure time in heartbeats, but in the slow, patient pulse of geology itself. This is a Lavobe, a being of living magma and crystal, whose thoughts are slow, mathematical reconfigurations of its own crystalline structure. But what if life's greatest enemy wasn't heat, but its absolute biting absence? We travel now to a rogue moon, cast out from its star, where liquid ammonia takes the place of water. In this oxygen-free environment, life's chemistry is impossibly fragile. Cell membranes are weaker, leading to translucent, almost ghostly forms. Here, life is a delicate dance on the edge of freezing, where a single crystal of ice could mean death. An ammonoid. These beings communicate not with sound, but with complex, shifting patterns of light, a visual language for a silent, collective intelligence. From the crushing cold, we ascend to a place with no ground at all. In the upper atmosphere of a gas giant, life doesn't need a world to stand on. The sky itself is the world. Here, entire ecosystems drift on the solar winds, vast herds of floaters, city-sized organisms filtering nutrients from the air. Smaller symbiotic creatures dart between the giants, like pilotfish of the clouds, forming a complex aerial food web. But where there are grazers, there are hunters. The aeronaut is an apex predator. Its intelligence is purely strategic, a master of three-dimensional combat in an endless sky. But what happens when the universe itself tries to crush you? Imagine a world with 3 times Earth's gravity, where the sheer force of weight is the ultimate sculptor of life. On this world, every movement is a war against physics. Falling is a death sentence. Life must be low, built for immense strength and stability. Even the rivers flow like thick syrup, their energy stolen by the relentless pull of the world. Meet the crystalline titan, a living forge that does not just withstand gravity, but commands it. Its intelligence is patient and architectural, thinking in the language of pressure and eons as it forges the world around it. From a world of crushing uniformity, we journey to one defined by the sharpest possible division. A planet tidally locked to its star. One side burns in eternal day, the other freezes in eternal night. Life can only exist in the balance, in the narrow twilight ribbon between fire and ice. Here, evolution's only driving force is compromise. A river flows along the terminator line. On its hot bank, steam rises into the air. On its cold bank, ice forms and cracks. In the middle, the water remains liquid. Meet the Twilight Walker. It is not one organism, but a walking city of 1,000 symbiotic species. Its intelligence is that of a gardener, a patient manager of the extreme thermal gradient that defines its very body. But perhaps the most alien worlds are not across the galaxy, but hidden in our own backyard. We plunge beneath the irradiated ice of Jupiter's moon, Europa, into a vast, sunless ocean. With no sunlight, life here cannot be powered by photosynthesis. It must feed on the raw chemical energy erupting from hydrothermal vents on the planet's core. Strange metallic minerals precipitate out of the superheated water, forming delicate, chimney-like structures that reach towards the crushing dark. An abyssal mind. It is not one creature, but a colony, a living neural network whose thoughts are complex pulses of light in the eternal, crushing dark. From an ocean hidden from the sun, we travel to a world that has no sun at all, a rogue planet, drifting alone in the crushing, absolute blackness between stars. Its surface is near absolute zero, but deep below, a radioactive core could keep a single, isolated pocket of water liquid, a lonely oasis in an eternal winter. The only ceiling is an impenetrable, miles-thick sheet of black ice, sealing this world off from the universe forever. This is the phantom of the deep. the ancient biofilm has learned to dream, projecting a body of superheated vapor and minerals, a shimmering ghost held together by pure electromagnetic will, an ephemeral intelligence, finally able to touch its lonely world. We have seen life born of fire, ice, pressure, and darkness. But what if the most profound form of alien intelligence is not a creature on a planet, but is the planet? On this world, a single fungal network, a mycelium, connects all life, acting as a planetary nervous system, sharing nutrients and information. This is the Gaian brain. A single planetary consciousness emerging from the trillions of silent conversations within its own biosphere. From the perspective of an animal on this world, the forest itself is aware, responding to its presence with a wave of silent, networked consciousness. This is the avatar of Gaia, the planetary mind given form. A colossal tree-like being growing from the pole, its branches a physical manifestation of the global mycelial network, woven from living light. This is the planet's way of looking back at the universe. From the crystal minds of lava seas to the silent thoughts of a living planet, these are not just possibilities for them, they are reflections of us. Each one, a different answer to the same question we ask every day: how to exist. The universe is not just filled with other life, it is filled with other ways of being. And in seeing them, we don't just look out into the cosmos, we look deeper into the mirror.